हेलो वेलकम बैक टू गेमिंग पैंडा। और मतलब हमने थोड़ी बहुत मॉडिफिकेशंस कर ली हैं इस लैम्बोर्गिनी के साथ। ओके तो मतलब चलो भैया नेक्स्ट इवेंट क्या है अपना। हाँ यार ये कर रहा था मैं, ये मुझे अच्छा लगा। होराइजन सुपर 7 अब ये करते हैं हम। सीजन चेंजिंग। तो लास्ट टाइम क्या था भैया, लास्ट टाइम हमने सिर्फ रेसिंग और रेसिंग की थी बहुत सारी। तो वही अभी भी अभी वही करेंगे। ओ भाई साहब क्या गाड़ी है यार। अंडर 35 सेकेंड्स। भाई साहब क्या गाड़ी है भाई। तो गाड़ी अच्छी थी यार, दिखने में बहुत ज़्यादा। ओह 46 पहुंच चुका हूँ, वाह। ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 करोड़ CR कमा लिए मैंने तो। नाइस, गुड। ओके अगला क्या है?
Pair of challenges now, but you're not a winner yet. Challenge 3, dealer.
All right, let's go. You भाई ये गाड़ी है असली ये गाड़ी भाई असली गाड़ी है, ये दोबारा चलाने को मिल रही है। नाइस, मोस्ट अवेटेड कार Lamborghini Venon। Unable to join, return to free room to accept। भाई मोर देन 4, हाँ हो जाएगा। ये यहाँ से क्यों शुरू किया भाई? शुरुआत बेकार हुई, वो ब्लॉकेज के सामने खड़ा कर दिया इन लोगों ने, जो भी टूटता नहीं है। Next challenge.
Be of a kind. Can I tempt you with challenge 4?
Yep, sure, buddy. "30 minutes to hoon. Have fun hooning round." मतलब Wait, what? Hoonigan.
In 100 yards, turn left.
ये क्या है? रीस्टार्ट कर सकते हैं? यप। यार ये मुश्किल चैलेंज है। मेरे ख्याल से गाड़ियां उछालनी है साइड से ऊपर ऊपर। आई गेस सो।
In 100 yards, turn left.
रेस टू द डेस्टिनेशन। भाई ये कुछ गड़बड़ है भाई। ये मैच कुछ गड़बड़ है। हाँ एक बार रीस्टार्ट करके देखते हैं। Have fun honing around। कुछ बता भी तो नहीं रहे।
In 100 yards, turn left.
अरे यहाँ से जाना है भैया। ये रहा, ये देखो। मतलब तुम कुछ भी करा रहे हो भाई। मैं फालतू का ही उछाल रहा हूँ। अब समझ में आया ना, तो रीस्टार्ट करते हैं। यप।
In 100 yards, turn left.
Boom! भाई गाड़ी बहुत अच्छी है ये।
Turn left. Turn left.
हर मोड़ पे एक ना एक पेड़ जरूर डालेंगे ये लोग, जो टूटेगा नहीं।
In 400
स्ट्रैटेजी
yards,
अच्छी है।
turn right.
अरे 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 भैया,
Turn right.
ना भाई जे भी ना हो पाया। इसको और पीछे और पीछे। ये ठीक है। तो ये वाला इवेंट
Four
भी
of a
कंप्लीट हो गया।
kind. Well, this is getting exciting. Dealer, if you would turn challenge number 5, please.
Oh boy. लास्ट वाला मुश्किल था यार, तो उसने 30 मिनट क्यों दिए थे? पता नहीं, समझ नहीं आया मुझे लॉजिक। Torino, launch the TVS Segaris as far as you can in under 3 minutes. Got it. Wow. क्या गाड़ी है। म्यूजिक बहुत बढ़िया है इस गेम का। वाह, shit. Rewinding. Rewinding. Yeah, I did it.
Five challenges? That's got to be a straight flush. Let's go for challenge 6.
I am Noto MC12. In Harish MC12 process 400 km/h in 1 minute 2 seconds. Got it. भाई क्या गाड़ी शेरलॉक भाई क्या स्पीड है भाई ग्राफिक ब्लरी हो गए ओह चिल्ली चिल्ली हो रहा भाई 270 की स्पीड पे चल रही है भाई साहब ओ भाई भाई साहब MC12 कोर्सा एंटर भैया हाँ चलो 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 लाइक नाइस बढ़िया ट्रैक था All right. All.
Six of a kind! We have officially run out of card game analogies. Are you ready for the final challenge card?
Yep. All right.
I'm telling you, you better come on down and get your mini or I'm taking it.
Very hard race. Okay. Eggy Ferrari this पता नहीं क्या बोला है ये मेरे बाहर से निकल गया भाई आई एम सो सॉरी Ferrari भाई रीस्टार्ट कर लो यस भाई ये साइड से पलटी नहीं यार पलटने वाला भी वो होना चाहिए था यार अगर मैं ऐसे चलाऊं तो यार ये पलटी नहीं, ये देखो फिर वही होगी। चलो कोई नहीं, सिंपल रेस कर। लेट्स गो।
Cards. Woo! It's a full house. A royal something. It's the Horizon Super 7 and you beat it. Okay, shall we see what you've won?
Oh, Nissan 750Z, nice. ओके अगला क्या है? अगला 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 कोई रेस ढूंढो भाई। यार ये एक नई रेस आई है, लेट्स चेक इट आउट।
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Hi, it's Laracer. I'm at the Horizon Festival in the UK. I'm at Horizon! It's awesome! Come join me. I'll be streaming every day. Today, we'll be counting down my top 10 favorite cars. And I've got a guest. Who? Just one of the biggest rising stars at the Horizon Festival. Number 10, the Ferrari Testarossa. And Outrun, which is one of the best games of all time. I don't care about stand-up or console port, this game is a classic. If you've not played it, pause this right now and go play it. Oh wait, great, everyone's back. Let's drive.
5, 1, 2.
Go!
400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I loved how Outrun had different biomes. It was so relaxing. Racing and exploring and beautiful cars. I love games that do that.
धड़ 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 ये क्या हद हो रही है। चल 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 तो अब सही निकाल लिया।
Beautiful. I'm pretty jealous. I would have loved to drive that. But I've been fielding questions and comments. My subscribers love watching you drive. This is gonna be great content. As soon as you're ready, I'll set up another stream.
Yay!
Around when it is safe to do so. Yards, Turn left. Recalculating route. You have arrived at your destination.
So, your first fair went well? It did? Oh, well, that's excellent, isn't it? No time to rest, we've got another one. Local job, there should be a car waiting for you. Go, go, go! I've set the pickup location for you. I don't care how you get there, just get there. Phew. All right. Park, wait, breathe. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Our next fare is a London cab driver. Just keep it fast and professional, and whatever you do, don't disagree with him. I've put the route in your computer. This is working nicely. I can set it up for you without us having to worry about street numbers and things.
See, in my day, taxi driving was a calling, not a pastime. Now it's all smartphones and touchscreens, though, isn't it? You've got your little sat-nav there. Let's see you get me to Hythe House. Going a bit fast, ain't ya? I mean, I go through London traffic like a hot knife through butter, but I've got the skill and the experience, don't I? Now, see, you should have taken a turn back there. What did I tell you? These gadgets and gizmos are never going to replace good old-fashioned know-how. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is still the right way. Tell you what I like about your office, though. Nice motor, spacious, comfy. 5-point seatbelts, very swank.
In 400 yards, turn left.
अरे गधा भाई कहाँ से सामने आ गया?
Turn left.
और ये तुम्हारा घर तोड़ दिया मैंने.
Is this Hythe House? Is that the time? Right. Well, guess you did all right then, didn't ya? If you're ever down in London, don't try to pinch any of my fares. Hey, hey!
Hello, Bantu.
I don't believe this. Our last fare left a bad review. Way too fast, reckless driving, no conversation, 0 stars. The nerve of him. Oh, well, doesn't seem to have lessened demand. I've been hoping to increase efficiency, so I went down to the Horizon Auto Show and spoke to a young man named Jamin. He seemed like a nice guy, so I let him make some changes to the car. Not sure what they were. Tell me if you notice any difference.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Yeah.
Just wait here, I'll text the passenger. Oh, wait. Oh, no. The passenger wants a driver that can drive like crazy. You do know how to do that, right?
Hiya, I'm headed for a house on Derwentwater, please. First day and night at the festival have been incredible. Now it's time for the after party. Oh, you're not the driver with the bad review, are you? I was hoping I'd get you. Too fast, too slick, and no talking. Sounds like the best taxi ride ever for a Londoner. Let's go.
ऐसे टैक्सी कौन चलाता है? अरे यार
That was fantastic. I came to Horizon for the music. Had no idea I'd actually get to race as well. Jess, it's me. Remember that hilarious Isha's taxi review we read? I got that driver. Yeah. You're at the party? Cool. I'll be there in, I don't know, about 10 seconds at this rate.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
shit.
Thank you so much. I have a great festival. Here, I'm giving you a 5-star review right now. If it went higher than that, I would.
गाड़ी 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 कोई गाड़ी दे दो यार। हाँ M5 एक ऊपर नीचे वाले दे देते हैं, कोई भी चलते भाई ऊपर नीचे वाले। चलो कोई नहीं।
So many fares, so many passengers. I'd hire someone to help me process them all, but I'm afraid it would just free me up to panic about something else. Right, here's one. I've set the pickup location. It's way out in the countryside.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
ये हॉट एयर बैलून जो उड़ते रहते हैं ना, ये अच्छे लगते हैं बहुत।
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Now, where's the passenger? Oh, hurry up before you get rained on. I've calculated your optimum route and uploaded it to your onboard computer, because it's not as if I don't have 1,000 other things to do.
You alright? I'm soaking wet, thanks for asking. And now I'm putting mud all over your nice clean car and... Ugh! Can you just take me home to Broadway, please?
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Lovely weather today, she says. How about a walk in the country, she says. No need to take... an umbrella, she says. What could possibly go wrong? You lot from the festival like the damp though, don't you? Slipping and sliding all over the place. You know what's funny? Where I'm from, we get rained on about 150 days a year. And we're still surprised when it happens.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I'm gonna go inside and have a cup of tea and a very long, very hot bath. Thanks for saving me. You go enjoy the weather. Glad it's fun for someone.
आज सारे ही
Well,
कर देते हैं
despite
मुझे.
the business bringing in far more passengers than we can handle, our friend Joel Carter thinks we need to do a little advertising. He's organized it for us. How nice of him. He won't tell me exactly what it involves, but he insists on you as a driver.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Hold on. Joel sent me a message. Aish? Oh no, it's never good when he calls me that. I ran a cross-promotion contest with my world's fastest label to give away the quickest taxi ride in Horizon history.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
The winner is a Horizon fan all the way from the US. Don't worry, your new driver's got this.
Much obliged for the ride. I know it's strange and we're not going far, but I was over here for the festival and I've been a fan of drag racing for as long as I can remember, so, gee, Horizon sure is something, ain't it? Well, I can't wait to get home and tell everyone about this. Not for a while, though. I ain't finished with the festival yet. Thank you to you and Joel and everyone.
Thank goodness, a simple fare. Passenger had a breakdown and needs a lift home. Off you go. Here's the pickup location. It should feel like a nice lazy holiday after that last run. Just to be clear, you absolutely cannot slow down or take a holiday.
Shit, भूल गया रोकना भी होता है यहाँ पे.
Park it here. The passenger shouldn't be far. Now, you needn't worry about their car. I've already organized a breakdown service to come and collect. Which reminds me, the photocopy is broken. Which means I have to print the invoices myself. Which means I need to... Anyway, that's not for you to worry about. There's the passenger. Off you go.
Thanks very much, but how did you get here so quick? You didn't know my car was going to break down before I did you? It's always like this. Just when you need to get somewhere, a light comes on and the car stops working. almost as if it knows I need to go somewhere and is actively working against me. Do you think that's what's actually happening? No, of course not. Fantastic. I might keep Isha's taxis on the speed dial and just get rid of the car. It's always been a bit of a banger anyway.
कार या कैश ओ भाई ये बढ़िया हुआ ये अभी तक का सबसे बढ़िया है नहीं 1.5 लाख भी मिले मुझे भाई अच्छा हुआ बड़े देर के बाद यार कुछ अच्छा मिला अभी भी है इतना है भैया इसके अंदर चल रहा है अभी 2 बजे से दोबारा से भाई कुछ सफर है
Oh, yes, hello, you're back. What did you make of that last fare? Excellent, wonderful. Don't tell me there's no time. I have another passenger waiting for you. Pickup location is set. It's a bit rural, but I suppose it might be someone coming into town for the day.
पूरी स्पीड ही 0 कर दी
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Park there, I suppose. Good a place as any. Huh. We're not going off to town. The destination seems to be in the middle of nowhere as well. Never mind. We don't need to know why they're going, do we? Just where. Though, you will be careful taking the taxi across country, won't you?
Sorry to bother you, but my tractor's on the blink, and I'm sorry if this is unorthodox, but I know every blade of grass on this farm, and I'm a little set in my ways, so you'll follow my shortcut precisely, please. Straight across that field to start. Just past the shed, and you can turn onto the track. Through these trees, please, and best keep the throttle up or we'll never get through. cut across the road now. My shortcut is much quicker. Across the fields now. My shortcut really is much quicker. There now, wasn't that a good shortcut? Apologies if it was a little bumpy, a few new blades of grass I'm not yet familiar with, I think.
अब नहीं भैया बहुत खेल लिया ये
And around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
I've heard a lot of good things about this autumn championship. Suppose I'll be hearing more now that I know you've signed up.
अरे फिर बाया कार नहीं नहीं ले रहे हम Forza तो नहीं हो गया
And show me there's no point in trying. I'm at one, and I've been quiet for too long. I found peace in it. There's no point in trying. I'm at one, and I've been quiet for too long. I found peace in it. Show me there's no point in trying. I'm at one, and I've been quiet for too long. I found peace in it. Show me there's no point in trying.
This is the activity panel. You can come here to find and join events and activities other drivers are taking part in.
यहाँ पे एक ये नया है
200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. Arrived at your destination.
I've been quiet for too long.
Dynamic cruiser. Hi bro, hi bro. अरे उसको भी गिरा दिया मैंने खुद भी गिर गया ऐसा यूं ही क्या सोच रहा होगा मिस कर दिया मिस बुगाटी लाया भैया सबसे फर्स्ट बार क्या हो गया, इतने दिनों बाद आए, लाइव आए यार भाई। क्या करे भाई, पूरे हफ्ते जॉब चली, अब वीकेंड पे
So
आए
there's a
यार।
TV company filming a documentary called British Racing Green, all about car culture in the UK. Bex is gonna be in it, but they want a second driver as well. Considering how much of a name you are around here, I figured you'd make the perfect co-star. What do you think?
ओके, मैं हूँ कहाँ पे भी? अच्छा यहाँ पे हूँ। ये कौन सा हाउस है भाई? किंगफिशर कॉटेज। अच्छा ये में न्यू नहीं आ रहा ना, उसके नीचे लिखा हुआ, पता नहीं। यही करते हैं फिर। अरे अरे अरे
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Arrived at your destination.
बेचारा मिनी कूपर वाला क्या सोच रहा होगा। ओ आप जॉब भी करते हो? हाँ यार। सब इतनी पावरफुल हो गई है ना अब ये।
With the base arena local business beat, Horizon, and we are talking to Isha ready about her taxi service. What's up, Isha? How's it going?
Local business beat? Was that something I was supposed to sign up for?
Oh, no. It's cool. It's just, yeah, I like to mix things up, you know, just keep it loose, throw words around, nothing too serious.
Right. Well, I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Please?
Oh, yeah, cool. Sure thing. Tell us what you're offering here at the festival.
Isha's Taxis is the fastest taxi service in the UK, featuring real Horizon drivers.
Excellent.
Thanks. And I'm sorry, I've just got 5 more promos to do after this one, and I'm stressed enough already.
No sweat. I know the feeling. I'd offer you this next track to unwind to, but, well, it's kind of not what it's designed for.
भाई साहब, आयशा टैक्सी वाले तो रेडियो पे आ गए भाई, बढ़िया। Oh, Aston Martin.
Great to see you. We're shooting a documentary about car culture in the UK, and I need a second driver. You've made a name for yourself, and it would be great to have you aboard. It's simple. You drive, I tell the story. Let's do it.
That's my honor. Thank you. जेम्स बॉन्ड वाली फीलिंग आ रही है भाई साहब।
From Aston Martin to McLaren and Bentley, Great Britain is home to over a century of automotive excellence. I'm Rebecca Dawson. Welcome to British Racing Green, a documentary celebrating that history. The Aston Martin DB5 Vantage was the quintessential Grand Tourer of the 1960s, combining British engineering and Italian design.
007.
The Vantage featured side draft carburetors and a refined camshaft profile, capable of a blistering top speed of 162 miles an hour in 1964. The clean lines of Superleggera's bodywork, reclining seats and wool carpets created a car that was luxurious as well as fast.
Oh, nice.
This car would form the basis for the DB range, with later cars improving on the design in many ways, but none would ever achieve the sheer iconic perfection of the Vantage.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
For all of its beauty and engineering perfection, only 65 of these beautiful machines would ever be built. If you own one, you own a piece of British history.
In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
The silver DB5 would be immortalized in half a century of cinema. The classic Aston Martin.
Yep.
But in 2016, a new DB was unveiled, heralding the dawn of Aston Martin's second century. The DB11 is the first production turbocharged Aston Martin. But is it a worthy successor to that legacy?
Bhai Sahab.
The short answer is yes. It's bold, responsive, and agile, with perhaps the best GT chassis in the world. And listen to it.
Yep. क्या गजब की आवाज होती है।
Able to hit 60 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds, the DB11's 5.2-litre twin-turbo V12 boasts a top speed of over 200 miles an hour. The DB11 is not the fastest car in the world, but then it's not trying to be. It's sophisticated, effortless luxury. It's an Aston Martin. The DB11's front strakes channel air to create a virtual spoiler, providing downforce without compromising the car's clean lines. Brilliant. Most importantly, I think, the DB11 proves that Aston Martin is ready for another century of beautiful cars. and I can't wait. Beautiful as they are, Aston Martins are only one of many cars made in the United Kingdom. Let's see what else is out there.
वो 3 स्टार मिल गए, वाह, मुझे तो 2 स्टार लगा था।
This is shaping up nicely. Time for a change of pace, though. At least at first. The next segment is about Land Rover, and we'll be starting out with the Type 3.
Oh, क्या गाड़ी है?
Land Rover, the British sports utility vehicle. But before that, they were actual utility vehicles. Solid, tough trucks, unstoppable over almost any terrain.
In 400 yards, turn left.
The Land Rover Type 3 marks the point where that shift begins, and we'll be looking at what that meant. Land Rovers have taken on almost every task imaginable. They've been generators, tractors and ambulances. They've brought peace and carried medicines to disaster zones. They've even been buses. Over 500,000 Series 3s were built, and over 70% of those are still on the road today. They were extensively exported and built under license abroad. Belgium, South Africa, even Australia and New Zealand. With a robust chassis and signature Land Rover engineering, the Type 3 also marked the first time that buyers could choose interior options, like seat box protectors and cubby boxes.
Nice, ये नहीं पता था मुझे.
That trend continued, and by 1982, Land Rover were offering the county spec Type 3. Leisure drivers could choose from such luxuries as all-cloth seats, soundproofing and tinted glass. The trend was increasingly clear, and the future of the Land Rover was starting to take shape. If you squinted, you could already see the shape of the first sports utility vehicle, the Range Rover. While the stock Type 3 would never be particularly fast uphill, there is almost no hill that it couldn't climb, or down for that matter, if you've put a proper winch on it. In 1978, a Series 3 was custom built for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. It only had 1,892 miles on the clock when it was auctioned into private hands. And it was in perfect condition. It would be. After all, she trained as a mechanic in the 1940s and will likely remain the only royal able to strip and rebuild an engine.
Turn left. 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Along with the Range Rover, others would follow. Discovery, Defender, and the Freelander. Each a more sophisticated and enjoyable utility vehicle. But none of them were a replacement for the Type 3. They were a different kind of car. The Type 3 was arguably the first sports utility vehicle, an evolution of the design that would lead ultimately to this. The Bowler Nemesis, an off-road racing vehicle that turned into a production SUV, the Nemesis EXR. It sports a turbocharged 5-litre Land Rover Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover.
पॉइंट्स कमाने हैं भैया
It sports a turbocharged 5-litre Land Rover Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover. If you want to see what the Type 3 would be like if it ever stopped doing important things, this is it. And it's beautiful. This is an all-terrain supercar. That's the only fair description for this. But that's what you get when you build an SUV with Land Rover DNA. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I know I am. It's great to be able to just focus on telling the story while someone else handles the driving for once. Let's get to the next one. This time, it's Lotus.
लोटस पुरानी वाली ऐसी है। वाओ यार,
Lotus Engineering Limited began as many stories in British engineering do, in an old barn. The first Lotus cars were offered as kits. You built them yourself. From 1962, they began to actually build the cars themselves. The Elan Sprint showed exactly what they intended to do. Built around a steel backbone with a fiberglass chassis, the Sprint weighed in at a meager 687 kilos parked on the curb. On the road, this translated into brilliant agility and fantastic performance. Designer Colin Chapman famously said, "Adding power makes you faster on the straights. Subtracting weight makes you faster everywhere." He knew what he was talking about.
In 100 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn right.
अरे सही मोड़ लिया था मैंने।
In 100 yards, turn left.
Widely hailed as one of the greatest sports cars of the 1960s, the Elan would be closely studied and emulated, inspiring such masterpieces as the Mazda MX-5. The Elan had all the energy, style and enthusiasm you would expect. Bold, quick and fun. So much so that they put it in the name.
ये उस टाइम की लोटस होता था। अब की लोटस कौन सी दिखाएंगे?
The Elan Sprint was a financial as well as an engineering success for Lotus, validating their approach to design and resulting in a whole family of light, agile roadsters. Which brings us to this, the Lotus Exige. It's heavier than the Elan, admittedly, but it's faster. Much, much faster.
Yep, Lotus की गाड़ियों की यही एक खासियत है, बहुत हल्की होती है।
Touch the pedal, the Exige responds with instant, relentless acceleration, as you'd expect. With a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 170 before upgrades and tuning, the Exige is uncompromising. And there's no power steering, so you can really feel the road. A genuinely thrilling drive, and one that isn't afraid to demand you take it seriously.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
In one word, Lotus is about the experience. Uncompromising, challenging. This is a car that demands you drive it well. And when you do, you'll see what the fuss is all about.
and I don't bother with it much. I might wake up in the
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
thinking it's much. When I fall into the ground, they hold me like a crutch. I just pray this fire keep on burning like a...
And with rumoured launches of 2 new cars in 2020, Lotus looks set to push the benchmark of the experienced sports car well into the next century.
I tell them don't push my buttons, haters wanna push.
तो भाई 3 स्टार के लिए क्या करना होगा? बता दो।
Done much rallying? That's a joke. We've all seen what you've been up to. We're doing the next bit on location. You'll see why when you get there.
मुझे लगा लैम्बोर्गिनी भी इसी की है। इस मतलब इस वाली रेस में लैम्बोर्गिनी चलाने को देंगे। वही ना लैम्बोर्गिनी पुरानी देनी चाहिए थी पहले। डियाब्लो फिर ये देते हैं। But I guess Lamborghini UK की नहीं है।
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
फिर रुक जा। सब रुकती ही नहीं है गाड़ी।
Ford, that most American of cars. But the Ford Escort, oh, that's British. And more than that, the Escort would become for many synonymous with Group B. In the 70s, Ford had embraced that destiny so firmly that they'd begun their own championships to find new drivers. Drivers for cars like the RS 1800. This was a car designed explicitly for rallying, with a powerful fuel-injected 1790cc Cotswolds BDE engine. Homologation rules required that all cars entered into the group be production, so Ford built 200 of them. The RS 1800 raced to victory after victory across the rallying world, on almost every continent and across every terrain type imaginable. This car was basically unbeatable. The RS 1800 brought home 17 World Rally Championship victories for Ford.
Isha.
So, of course, Ford set out to design a better one. The RS200 Evolution was their answer. A purpose-built rally car designed to do one thing: win Group B. With a 1.8 turbocharged Ford Cosworth BDT engine and all-wheel drive, the RS200 had perhaps the best suspension platform of any car of its era. The chassis was fiberglass from Reliant, and the massive Ford parts bin was raided to give the car that iconic look. But while the car had potential, turbo lag at low RPM and a poor power-to-weight ratio meant that it never placed better than third. The end of Group B in the mid-80s meant the end of the RS200 as a rallying car. Fortunately, Ford built over 200 as part of the homologation requirements for Group B, so you can still find them, if you're lucky.
कार कैश कार कैश कार कैश नहीं ओहो एक नीचे कर दो भाई एक ऊपर नीचे चलता अगली कौन सी रेस गाड़ी Oh, bhai,
You know, I really like this car. Not that I'd want to drive it for too long. Squeeze yourself in there and let's see just how fast you can make it go. Which won't be too fast. But hey, I could be surprised.
ये गाड़ी भाई साहब
The Peel P50 has the dubious honour of being the smallest production car in the world. A one-door micro-car coupe, featuring a 42cc air-cooled engine capable of a heinous 38 miles an hour. And a handle so you can pick it up and carry it with you when you get to work. And keep in mind that this is the production version. The prototype had the single wheel at the front. Why would you think that was a good idea? In 2010, though, production restarted at Sutton in Ashfield. So, if you'd like to own the modern incarnation of this, I suppose you can.
ये वो चैंपियनशिप या रेसिंग अच्छी है इसमें नई नई गाड़ियां दे रहे हैं बता भी रहे हैं उसके बारे में
Hey there! How about a car with some actual legroom and some actual speed? This section's about what happened when McLaren decided to make a road car. You're going to enjoy this.
McLaren
The track and the road have very different requirements. For McLaren, that was a challenge they were more than willing to embrace. In 1988, they set out to create the finest sports car the world has ever seen. By 1993, they had achieved their goal, and the honestly fantastic F1 was the result. 106 would be built across all variants, and it remains one of the very best road cars ever made. The F1 has no turbocharger. That would have compromised the driving experience, increased complexity, and resulted in turbo lag. The F1 is a naturally aspirated supercar, one of the fastest in the world, in fact. Everything about this car is innovative, from the carbon fiber monocoque to the central driver position. McLaren threw the book away when they designed the F1, then they wrote a better one. The F1's monocoque chassis is incredibly lightweight, only 100 kilos all told. Which posed a significant challenge because carbon fiber and fiberglass aren't great insulators. So, McLaren lined the entire engine compartment with gold. In 1998, the F1 prototype set the world record for fastest production car, a record that would stand for 2 decades until the Koenigsegg CCR claimed the crown. McLaren's racing heritage is so deeply ingrained in this machine that when they took it to Le Mans in 1995 and faced off against purpose-built racing machines, they won. So, with something like the F1 to live up to, where do you go next? Well, you throw the book away again and write an even better one. The result is the McLaren P1, a hybrid electric sports car that stands head and shoulders above the F1. The P1 GTR will hit 60 miles an hour in 2.4 seconds. That's 0.7 seconds faster than the F1. That's an eternity for a supercar. The car's blistering performance is delivered by a twin-turbo V8, supplemented by a McLaren ECU electric motor and instant power assist system. And they do mean instant. Remember those problems with turbo lag? McLaren solved that with the hybrid drive. While the turbos build pressure, the electric motor drives the wheels. No turbo lag, just torque. And because it's a hybrid, it has an all-electric range. Running on batteries alone, that's 6.2 miles. A bit more if you're going downhill.
कैसे सोई है लड़के कहाँ सोई मारते भागे उस जगह से पीली है जाके सो गई मेरी जगह पर सो
उसको अच्छा लगता है वही जगह
मना करते
नहीं मैं तो यही तो
I quite like sleeper cars. Did Alex ever tell you the story of what we got up to in Colorado? There was this sleeper car competition, you see. Let's just say no one was ready for the sunbeam.
ओ ये कौन सी गाड़ी है भाई लोटस की ही है
Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade. Lotus took a respectable four-door Vauxhall saloon and turned it into a supercar. From the outside, there are a few signs that this is something special. Wider wheel arches, that sort of thing. But under the bonnet, that's where the magic starts. Engine capacity was increased to 3.6 litres and twin Garrett T25 turbochargers were added. The engine block was reinforced and new crankshafts were forged by Opel and machined in Germany.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
The tyres were widened and the tyre compound from the Lotus Esprit was used. To handle camber change issues, they put in the self-leveling suspension from the Opel Senator. The only upgrade they didn't put in was an electronic speed limiter. All of this resulted in the Lotus Carlton, designated Type 104 by Lotus. A 177 miles per hour supercar, masquerading as a four-door saloon. Only 950 of these custom gems were built, and they've become something of a modern classic. The Lotus Carlton was an example of how to turn a saloon into a supercar, but that's not the only thing Lotus got up to. In 1979, Chrysler approached Lotus to create a strict rally version of their Sunbeam three-door hatchback. Lotus, as you might imagine, rather enjoyed the challenge. They took the rear-wheel drive hatchback and changed everything that matters. They stiffened the suspension, improved the anti-roll bars, and widened the transmission tunnel. Performance was increased by fitting a 2.2-litre version of the Lotus 911 slant four-cylinder engine, resulting in an impressive 250 brake horsepower, up from a meager 105 on the original. The Lotus Sunbeam was revealed to the public in 1979 in Geneva to widespread praise in the motoring media. More importantly, the Lotus Sunbeam saw racing success too. In 1980, Henri Toivonen won the 29th Lombard RAC Rally in his Sunbeam.
बहुत अच्छी गाड़ी है ये परफेक्ट हैंडलिंग हो रही है इसमें
makes you wonder if Lotus should do more conversion. That's a silly question, actually. Lotus should do more conversions. In fact, I'll call them right now.
I speak indiscreet, cause talk is cheap. Then I get deep in the beat, think complete. Hold with physique, never weak or obsolete. They never grow old, techniques become antiques. Better than something brand new, cause it's original. In the wild, style I have much more value. Classical, too intelligent to be radical. Masterful, never irrelevant, mathematical.
I honestly think these might be some of the most beautiful cars in the world. And the story of how it came about is, well, really British. Get in the car and let's get this segment.
Jaguar.
Jaguar is a bit of a favourite of mine. The company is almost 100 years old and was originally founded to build sidecars for motorcycles. But this is the car that really sets the bar, I think. The 1961 E-Type. When he saw it, Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car in the world. High praise indeed. He wasn't alone in his admiration. Accolades have followed this car ever since. It's been in movies, comics, games, and TV shows.
Yep.
Unlike some later cars in the marque, it wasn't just looks though. The E-Type was light and fast. It would do 153 miles an hour and stopped on innovative four-wheel brakes that were better than anything Ferrari or Porsche or even Mercedes-Benz had. It was solid too, with a design based on the D-Type that won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 3 years in a row.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
अच्छा there.
Anyone who owns an E-Type will tell you that the key to their
अरे नहीं कोई बात
reliability
नहीं.
is to drive them regularly, as if you'd need the excuse. About 2,500 were built, and they're a common sight at auto shows, and surprisingly reasonably priced. All in all, an almost perfect Jaguar.
और अभी की Jaguar ये कोई बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी गाड़ी नहीं है, but
The E-Type was the successor to the Le Mans winning D-Type. But what would that look like if Jaguar designed it today? In 2013, Jaguar answered that question with the F-Type Project 7, a spiritual successor to the E-Type, and designed from the ground up to be the purest, most enjoyable Jaguar yet. The car's heritage is proudly displayed in the gorgeous D-Type curves and the distinctive aero hunt behind the driving position. But like the E-Type, it's not just a pretty face.
oh, इसमें कुछ तो बात है.
Powered by a 5-litre V8 supercharged engine with a fully aluminium body, it's blisteringly fast, with a 0 to 60 speed of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 186 miles an hour. A car as beautiful as this must surely have been a carefully authored design. Actually, it started as a sketch by designer Cesar Pieri. Thrown together one Friday in his free time. Jaguar's design director, Ian Callum, saw the sketch in a thumbnail on Cesar's computer during a meeting and asked him what it was. The rest is history. "250 Project 7s were built, as both a successor to the E-Type and as a celebration of Jaguar's victories at Le Mans. I think I speak for all of us when I say, thank heavens for Cesar's Friday afternoon doodle.
ओह वाओ, चलो गाड़ी तो खुली है एटलीस्ट, ऊपर नीचे नहीं खुलना चाहिए था। नाइस, पहली बार कुछ ढंग की चीज़ खुली है। ऊपर नीचे अच्छी बेकार थी और ऐसा अच्छी चीज़ खुल गई। ऑलराइट, तो आज के लिए तो इतना ही, मतलब आज तो नहीं, थोड़ी देर बाद खेलूँगा ना, अभी के लिए इतना ही।